What's up, everybody? I am Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds, The Rundown. Now, this is a little different because it's supposed to go on the Beatmaker show, but I just felt like doing this. I had to say this. This is for all my producers out there. You know, y'all my favorite. Besides the DJ, I'm producer friendly. I'm DJ friendly. I root for y'all first. The MC comes third. So I would say DJ, producer, MC. So me coming from production, I just got some advice to give y'all. Stop giving out beat packs. You do this for money, you do it for profit, you do it for recognition. First thing is the money. You get paid, then you want to profit off of the beat you did, then you want to do it for recognition. Stop letting them reverse psychology you and tell you, oh, this is a good look for you. How is it a good look for me if I took the time to do the music? I can't bring a good look back to my family. Especially if you didn't give me my proper credit, you didn't shout me out, you want me to remove my tag, you didn't do the splits right, and the metadata isn't correct. How am I supposed to get more work if nobody knows that I did this? Don't let them rock you to sleep. Make sure them splits is done right. Make sure they have your real government name. Make sure they have your ASCAP or your BMI info and your publishing info. Don't let them sit on your music for 2 years. Now, if it's a known artist that if they use it, it could be life-changing, that's cool. But all these dudes that be like, send me some beats, and they have no intention on paying you. They almost making you believe that, hey, I rapped on your beat, you should be thanking me. That don't work like that. Most of these artists is gonna kick that same ass rhyme on every beat. So what's gonna make your beat different? It ain't like they're gonna hear your song and say, you know what? I got a dope concept to this. You know what? I'm gonna tell a story to this. You know what? This is gonna be a collaboration and I'm gonna put a known artist on this. That don't happen. Producers, take a stand. Stop selling yourself cheap. Stop selling yourself short. You provide the soundtrack that these artists need to make songs and records. Start using your leverage, especially if you dope. And if you can't get any placements, that's when you find you an MC, and now you automatically have a placement because you got your own in-house MC. That's how that works. Don't let them use you and abuse you to where you chasing down money, you chasing down credit. They don't say produced by, and then you give them the beat. You might give them a lo-fi beat because you're afraid that they might take your beat and run off with it, and then they do it, and they say, well, I didn't use it for an album, it was just a mixtape. I didn't get paid off the mixtape. That's not your problem. Always get paid for your work. Always. Don't let these artists get away with, I just mixtaped it. Because if you have a beat that you give somebody and you're loyal with your music and who you give it to, that was their beat pack, but they've been sitting on the music for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you say, oh, you know what? I can't get in contact with them. They not hitting me back. They done drop project after project. They never hit me up to tell me that they're using it. So I'm going to take the beat pack and give it to somebody else after a while. You give it to somebody. You might have somebody who say, yo, that beat is fly. I want to buy it. Now here they come. As soon as you sell the beat to somebody, you do the music, you do everything, you give them the stems, you give them everything. Now a said person is like, I want to drop a freestyle over it or just put it on the mixtape. So the person who bought the beat from you like, yo, how you gave my beat out and I paid you. Now you have to say, damn, I did give it to such and such in the beat pack. They violated. And you might contact them and say, listen, don't use number 10 because I sold it. they're going to want to use it even more now. Because they was the first person to freestyle over the beat that Jadakiss just used. So you just messed up Jadakiss rollout, Jadakiss single, and you're known for the person who gives everybody the same beat. It don't help you. Stop giving these dudes beat packs. Seriously. Be very, very selective who you work with. Make sure the business is taken care of. Make sure you get all that paperwork done. The splits is right. Stop thinking that they're helping you. They're not helping you. You're helping them. It's a 50-50 joint effort to make a song. And then a lot of times you give them 2 tracks and they take the 2 track and make a whole song off the 2 tracks. So you ain't got your drops in there. You don't have all the elements of the music that you wanted to put in there. So they rapping over a 2 track, and then sometimes they might give you credit, but you know that wasn't your best work because it was a 2 track. So you knew it was something that you wanted to change. It might be it might be, I won't say a skeleton, but it might be a beat that's about 85% done. You wanted to add some things you was thinking, or maybe after you gave them the beat, it wasn't a finished version. You went back and changed some stuff and nipped and tucked some stuff. The next you know, you hear your music out there and you know that's not your best work. And you're like, damn, I'm almost ashamed to say I did that. Because it don't sound good. That's not how my snare was supposed to hit. Never give them the stems either. Stems mean money. Giving somebody the stems is almost like giving somebody your social. Never give them the stems. And as much as possible, always try to mix your music. Try to be a part of that. And if you don't like the mix, if you are paid and you do give up the stems, if you don't like the mix, say something. Because every person who mix, I might not mix the way you mix. I might not know that you like a little bit more treble on your snare. Might not know that you like a little bit more mids, that 808 need a little bit more bottom, or that one is meant to be at this frequency and this one is at this frequency and they mesh. I might not understand your beat, but I'm the person mixing it. So I'm going to mix it how I would mix it as a producer. If you don't like the mix, say something. Say, yo, nah, they were supposed to do this and do that. Change that mix. Because when it goes out there, you are responsible for it. And a lot of times you gave up the stems and then you got paid and they took your beat and just sound crazy. This is to my producers out there. I root for y'all. I'm team producer. So you can take my advice or you can keep doing what you're doing. Never be too thirsty. It's never a good look for you. It's never a good look for you, especially if you didn't get your credit and you ain't get no money. How is it a good look for you? And these dudes is making albums, putting it on streaming platforms, and they the only ones getting paid. Stop it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, I'm out.